guys, it's Jazz Plans and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the amandarachlee doodle planner for the year of 2021. I did post a 2021 bullet journal setup on my channel. You can go ahead and click on it right here if you are interested. But in this video I'm going to be reviewing the planner in its entirety, giving you my feedback and the pros and cons, as well as the specs, I guess. Not the term, but I can't think of it right now. But basically what it includes and all that stuff. So just a disclaimer, I did purchase the Oops planner rather than the regular 2021 planner. It's exactly the same. Same layout, same things that it includes. However, the Oops planner was just a batch of planners that weren't, you know, perfect in Amanda's perspective, so she sold these for half off, or almost half off. The original price is $45.50 and I purchased this for, I believe, around $23. So what it includes is certain spreads are off center or cut off, and I will go into that in more detail later throughout the video. I will leave timestamps down below in the description, but for now I will just give a general overview of the exterior and what it comes with. So this is a standard A5 notebook and it is hardcover, and there are some gold foil embellishments which give a great touch to the planner. I think it's super cute, and there are 12 designs on here, and each design correlates to each of the monthly spreads in the planner, which I will go over again in the future of this video. But it is a 12-month 2021 dated yearly planner, and it's 222 pages, and as you can see it comes with one elastic band to hold the planner together, and on the back side there are also gold foil embellishments, and there is a little flap to hold your pen or pencil that you want to keep in there for the accent of your planner, if that makes sense. And I did get it in the sky blue color, but there are 4 other colors. It comes in lilac, blush pink, and then the one that I have, sky blue, taupe, and also slate gray. So it is a pretty nice hardcover. It's a little hard to bend, so it is kind of stiff, which is good. And it comes with 2 flags, one with this cute little charm. So this would be the main flag that I'll be using, and then there's also another flag here. I did start using it, so in the spread it's not going to be blank, so you'll see some pages where I drew in it. So yeah, there's this flag right here, and then also the week right now that I've been using, which is this same flag but with the accent on the flag. And I apologize for my nails, they look a little green and yucky, and that's because I had some green nail polish for Christmas and I took them off and it kind of left a stain, which is unfortunate, but you know what, it's whatever. But anyway, back to the video. The paper is 160 GSM, so it's pretty thick. I think a normal copy paper, printer paper, is like 80 GSM, but this one is 160 GSM. So if you scribble with a marker many times, it most likely won't bleed through. I'll show you some examples in a spread that I did earlier. And on the back of the planner there are spaces for some dot grids. I already doodled in them, but you'll have the monthly spreads in between. But on the back of the planner there are 13 blank pages for you to fill out to create any spreads that you want. And by the way, if you want to see how I created these spreads, I will leave a link down below. Self promo, no shame, but yeah, anyway, on the back of those blank pages there is a 2021 reflections page, and also a quote on the back. And then on the back there is a flap where you can store some stickers or anything that you want back there. So yeah, and then going back to the front page, so in the front of the planner there is 1, 2, 3, I guess only 3. So yeah, there's 3 blank pages on the front on what you want to do with the spreads. So in this case I did this doodle and then my resolutions page. But so yeah, so there are 16 blank pages total from the front and the back. And then in each page between each month there is a blank page that you can doodle on, which is right here. In this case I did my winter quarter schedule for school. Let's go into further detail about what is in each monthly spread. So I'm gonna start off with the January spread. To be honest, this isn't my favorite spread of hers, at least in this planner, because I don't know, I just didn't know how to color in these accents, these doodles. But yeah, so I don't like the way I colored it, but anyways, that's not the point of this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in. On the left side of the page there is a quote by Amanda. This one for January is "Today is a new beginning," and then her typical spread that introduces the month. And then when you flip over, there is the full calendar spread with a notes tab, and then to the left of that on the next page there is her habit tracker, and then also her mood tracker, and then her goals page and her faves page, and then the blanks page, I can't speak today, that blank page that she created for us. And then that is when you go into your weekly spreads. So this is 1 week, and then she's given us 1 box that's empty so we could put whatever we want, and each spread is the same, so you can't really customize that. And one reason why I didn't like January's spread is, I don't know if you can really see, but it was a bit pixelated, like the design of it. But yeah, it was just too much to color, so I decided not to color that portion. And then once you're done with the month, it will move on to the next month. So same layout, quote, and then the month, as well as the monthly layout, and then the habit and the mood, goals page, and then here is another example of that blank page that you get before your weekly spreads. And then you will move on to the same weekly layout. So I only ended up coloring the first 3 months just because that is, you know, the months that I'm currently looking at because of my school. So there's just some inspiration for you if you guys were curious as to how you wanted to color in the spreads. But yeah, so I'm gonna go into further detail now about the Oops planner. So in her website, she states that there are some misprinted pages that are slightly cut off or close to the edge, such as the monthly calendars and goals pages. So I'll just show you real quick. In the January spread, this one seems to be okay. There's no cutoff on each side. Seems pretty okay to me. And then she also said that her goals page might have been cut off, so let's go see that. It's a little off center. As you can see, the left side is a bit smaller than the right side. That's honestly not that bad. So going into the February page, so compared to the January spread, the notes side right here is cut off. So if that bothers you, then I would suggest you to get the regular planner. But honestly, this is not even that bad for it to be kind of half off. And then it's literally only like 12 pages in the entire planner that's cut off. So I honestly don't mind it. And then the goals page, again, the right side is smaller this time than the left side. So let's check out this month. So yeah, once again, the April spread is cut off on the right side. And then the ghost page is a bit more cut off. It is a bit cut off than the other two ghost pages that we've seen. So I'm not gonna go into every one, but whatever I flip through, that's what we'll go over. Yeah, so this one isn't that cut off. This one's okay. And then let's just check out. Yeah, so May wasn't that bad. This is actually okay. Wasn't cut off. Let's check out one more month. So June isn't that much cut off either. Yeah, the left is a bit thicker than the right, but that's not that big of a deal to me. And then the ghost page is perfectly fine here. So if you want a good deal, a good 2021 planner, then I would suggest doing the amandarachlee doodle planner. So I'm gonna go over the pros and cons of what I like and dislike about the planner. So the first thing I will talk about is price. If you were to purchase the regular planner at $45.50, that is not including tax and shipping, I would say it's a bit pricey for me. However, I can justify that price because it is artwork made from Amanda herself. Plus, it is a nice quality planner. It's thick, the pages are thick also, and compared to the amount of designs in the spreads, it is actually a pretty reasonable price. So I wouldn't say that it's overpriced, it's just expensive. But if you were to go with the Oops planner, then I think it's a reasonable price. I just checked the website and I think earlier it said $23, but it's actually $25. So I think it's about 40% off. But if you were to get this planner for $25 with like literally 12 pages that are misprinted, then I think it's a really good deal. One thing that I disliked about the planner is that the dot grids are a bit more darker than the empty layouts. So as you can see here, it's a bit faded, a bit lighter, but if you look at the weekly spreads, then you can see that it's darker. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a bit darker. So when you do write in it, which I will go back to my January spread, you can clearly see it compared to a spread in the back of the planner, that it's not that noticeable, if that makes any sense, you know what I mean? So that is just one issue. But the thing is, she did upgrade the planner from the 2020 doodle planner. In the 2020 planner, there was no dot grids in each box, but in the 2021 she added the dot grids, but they were just darker than the other pages in the other spreads. So if she were to make these dots a bit lighter, then I think it would be much better. Another thing is, and this is just a personal preference, that each weekly layout is pretty much exactly the same. I kind of wish that she did different layouts for each month, but I know some people like having the same spread throughout the year. So yeah, that is pretty much it for what I don't like about this planner. So I'm gonna go into detail about what I do like. So obviously this is a doodle planner, so it's going to be really heavy on the coloring and the doodling. So if you are someone who doesn't have time to bullet journal or create spreads on their own, I think that this planner is a really great alternative, because all you really have to do is fill in the blanks and color in what you want to. You don't even have to color it in. You can leave it like this if you want, if you like that style. So that is one thing that I like. If you are very heavy on time, then this is a good planner if you still want a bit of design to your planner. And also the monthly spreads I think are really unique. There are different themes for each month, and I'm not going to go into detail about every month, so I will leave a picture of what each month consists of. You can go ahead and pause. But personally, my favorite spreads are August, because I just love the retro theme, and then December because it's like galaxy themed, which I really liked. So on to the thickness of the paper. You can see right here that it did color bleed a little bit, but that is because I did color in that triangle fairly dark. I think I used a Tombow Fudanowski brush pen about 5 times for this layer, just because I accidentally used the wrong color. I did this layout and I actually used this green color right here when I wanted it to be this darker color. So I went over it about 5 times, and that is the only reason why it did bleed. But if you look at how dark this leaf is and we look onto the next page, there is no color bleeding at all. And compared to the amount of times that I've colored in this planner, nothing else has bled through. You can see that I'm going over these sides with a brown marker pretty often, and once we turn the page, it's not bleeding at all. So this is pretty thick paper. Again, it is 160 GSM. And overall, this is another pro as to why this planner is really nice. So that is pretty much my review. To summarize, if you are someone who loves to color, finds it therapeutic, someone who likes simplicity but also has time to dedicate their time to color, if you want to support amandarachlee, that is a great option too. And if you're someone who likes the same layouts every month, then I think that this planner is really great for you. However, if you think that the price is a bit too much for you and you just don't have the motivation to color each spread, and personally, if you just don't like the same weekly layouts and want to try something different, then don't get this planner and get something else. In my opinion, I'm used to the oops, I just dropped something. I'm used to the passion planner where each week is timed, this time bar on the side, and then you can just plan your whole layout. That is personally my favorite type of spread, and the passion planner comes at $35, which is $10 cheaper than the regular doodle planner, but $10 more if you were to get the oops planner. So it's really up to you. I know some people like the hobonichi and just like bullet journaling themselves, so it's really up to you. Yeah, that is my review of the 2021 doodle planner. So I hope you guys liked this video, and let me know if you guys want to see any other videos of me reviewing other planners, or want to see me how I color in these spreads. Then leave a like and a comment down below, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.